Chris.
Ahoy, hoy.
You have such nice teeth, Chris.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Thank you. It's the best
I'm very jealous of that. Dude, what do you guys think about veneers? Would you ever do them?
100%.
These are cosmetic crowns.
Okay.
So I got those done because my teeth looked like a fucking prison riot.
Yeah. I'll be getting them eventually. When I stop eating for a job, I'll probably get my teeth done.
That's what I would like to as well.
Well, you know what happened, Mike? Or Mike's, I should say. I went into the dentist and my front right tooth, I had a bond on it from a baseball accident as a kid where I like caught a fly ball and slammed my mouth on the fence and it like chipped my two front teeth. I had a bond on there since I was like a kid and it was starting to fail and bother my tooth. And they're like, oh, we're going to have to do a crown. And I'm like, all right, how much is that going to cost me? And they're like, oh, $3,500. And I had already been quoted. They quoted me, it was like 12 or 13 grand for the top 8 cosmetic crowns. And I said, all right, tell you what. I'm like, you guys quoted me $12K for 8 cosmetic crowns. If you guys can give me a deal better than that, I will literally book the operation now, today, and I'll pay cash. So they were like, so they came back to like, all right, we'll do it. We'll take the 3,500 off the 12K. So we'll do it for that. And so I got that done. I got them done like 2 weeks before I competed in 2024. It was like 4 hours. And then I got a random like $1,500 refund check in the mail, like at the end of the year. So it wasn't like bad at all. It was probably the best money I ever spent. Cause I was always that was like the one thing I was kind of self-conscious about was my smile. I'm
extremely self-conscious about mine. I always have been. It's for me, it's the top set of teeth aren't terrible. And the dentists have always told me I have very healthy teeth. I've never actually had a cavity, but the crowding on my lower teeth is and when I was a kid, I never got braces. So I have a lot of crowding on those lower set of teeth. And I'm super self-conscious about that. Even when I talk, I tend to like hide it with my lower lip a bit.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
I don't know. First world problems.
Yeah. I've been putting off a bunch of shit like that. I have 2, one up here and one over there that are cracked, that are old fillings that were just shitty dental work. And then I need to get surgery on my nose from what's probably a deviated septum from back in fucking middle school that just gotten worse and worse. But it's like, at this point, I was so close to going to the O. I was like, there's no way I'm going to shut it down for like months to get this done. And now I'm here. So it's like, fuck, can't do it now either. So I don't know.
Is that like a pretty invasive surgery?
I guess it depends how bad it is. I've seen some guys recover in a couple of weeks. I've seen others take a few months, but like, if you just think about it, like think about all the pressure that's in your face when you're pressing, right? Like I won't be able to do that. Or like,
I was just thinking I could picture you going in like a week or 2 after and then just,
So I'm just trying to limp along till I can set aside some time to get it all done.
Yeah. I feel like I'm always like, there's so many things I'm putting money aside for in life. It's never ending at this point.
Yeah. I mean, that's a smart thing to do,
Yeah.
I'm just bad about prioritizing myself for this stuff. Like I always put a lot of focus on everybody else and what everybody else needs. And then I don't take great care of myself in some ways. So I got to be better about that.
Yeah. Me too.
Plus, it'd be a lot easier, and I'm not spending like thousands of dollars a season on this.
For sure. I saw somebody asked on your story, would you rather have food paid for life, or what was it, food or drugs?
Or gear,
yeah, gear. It's like that is the wildest. Anybody who does this at a high level would answer food for sure.
100%.
Oh, yeah, all day. You kidding me?
Yeah.
I could just be like, oh, cool. Just send me some fucking dry aged ribeyes, for like, a good meal in the off season. You know what I mean? Like,
dude, even regular steak, because I haven't been paying attention to my grocery bill really at all. And then I like actually looked at a label this week, and fucking even the flank steak I eat is like $22 a pound now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when steak tips were $10.
Yep.
Yes. And steak tips are gone through the roof too.
Yeah.
I remember I used to go to this butcher. It was called Fresh Approach. And this was probably back in, I don't know, 2014, 15. And they would trim the chicken breast, no GMOs, like it was farm raised, and it was 99 cents a pound. And like at this point, I don't like, if I'm getting quality chicken breast, I'm paying like what, I don't know, $4.99, $5.99 a pound.
Yep.
I go to Wegmans, and I go there. I do like chicken runs where I'll buy like anywhere from 30 to 50 pounds at a time. It's $2.29 a pound, and it's like actually good chicken. It's not. It's actually really good quality. A lot of it has like that pinkish tint to it. It's not like all white, like you go to Walmart, it's all white and just rubbery.
Yeah.
When I used to live like north of Boston back in like 2014, I used to go to this store called McKinnon's.
Yep.
Yeah. And I'd buy like 40 pounds of chicken tenderloin, like in bulk, and it was 79 cents a pound. Like you could get.
McKinnon was great, dude.
Yeah, we had it.
You could buy like everything pre-seasoned, and it was fucking delicious.
Yeah, man. McKinnon's was the shit.
Chris, what are you doing with your chicken currently? I know I asked before, but
I am doing velveting. I am velveting the fuck out of my chicken.
okay.
So basically, what I do is like for every like 4 or 5 pounds, I cut against the grain into small strips, and I'm using chicken breast. And I use 2 teaspoons of baking soda. And then I use a little bit of light soy sauce, dark soy sauce, a little bit of garlic powder, salt and pepper. And I mix it all together. And I just let it sit for 15, 30 minutes. And then I just cook it in a pot. And it literally tastes like Chinese takeout chicken. The baking soda breaks it down, and it is super friggin' tender. My whole house literally smells like a Chinese restaurant for like hours afterwards. But it makes eating the chicken so easy. It tastes so good microwaved. I mean, it's phenomenal.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to give it a try.
Yeah.
I've been very intrigued by the couple times I've seen you post it on your page.
Oh, good. I mean, like I look forward to eating my chicken meals.
Yeah.
And like even like Ashlyn like fucking hates chicken. Like there was one time she went months without eating it. And she's like, I look forward to eating it every day now.
Yeah. That's
if
good.
if I was like in the off season, I would do extra too is I'd probably use like a little bit of like a high smoke point oil, like maybe like 10 mLs for all that chicken, just to use it as kind of like a binder. And then you can also add like couple tablespoons of cornstarch in there, and that gives it a nice browning effect. And then what I would do is like after I cooked it, I'd finish it off with a little bit of sesame oil just for taste and flavor.
Hell yeah.
I don't do that right now, obviously.
Do you have a wok?
I'm current. I have a big ass pot. I have all those Hexclad pans. I'm looking at buying the Hexclad wok, the 14-inch one.
Hell yeah.
I love making my own like fried rice. I know how to make like lo mein and stuff like that. I mean, I like a lot of the Asian style food.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to become a little more culinarily creative.
The one thing I will say, and I made this mistake once. I'm like, all right, I'm going to leave the velveted chicken in the fridge overnight.
Ooh.
It's like mush.
No. When you leave it in that long, the baking soda has like an opposite effect. It like tightens up the chicken and it becomes extremely rubbery. What the hell?
Whoa, what the fuck?
Gentlemen, I don't want to see just you.
What the fuck happened?
How do you do that?
I don't know how I did that.
I don't know how you did that.
I was just trying to make the screen bigger.
Here he is. So this guy is still playing fucking men's league softball.
You know it.
Hey, it's good to have hobbies.
Yeah.
Dude.
I
used to be when I played tournament ball like 10, 15 years ago, I used to be the designated runner. Not no more. I literally jogged to first base and I'm like, yep, got me. Okay.
you everybody pinch runs for you?
Yep.
Yeah, good.
It's great.
If I didn't think I'd pull like a hamstring or something, I'd probably join like a flag football league.
I love
Oh,
it.
you're crazy, bro. Don't do that.
I'm saying I won't. I'm not going
Yeah.
to it. I would love to, though. I'd have to find
Brendan,
my
what do you?
Under Armour receivers gloves that I used to have. Those things were like, I don't have like NFL size hands, but
Yeah,
I
it's
could
like
really
fly
just, like,
paper.
yeah, I could literally just like snatch balls out of the air with those things.
Brendan, what position do you play?
So for years, like I was a pitcher. And it's like, and here's the thing, like you think like men's league, yeah,
Fast pitch or slow pitch?
no, slow pitch.
Is it unlimited?
But like some of the tournaments can be, but like most of the serious tournaments, like like I've traveled to Ohio, I've gone to Myrtle Beach, Florida was where they hosted Worlds all the time. But I mean, like for 10 years straight, I probably played over 200 games a year.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Shit.
And I went from playing the outfield and then I started pitching. And dude, these like you're 40. If you're on the mound, I've pitched this year twice. But I mean, like if you're on the mound, dude, some of these balls are coming back at you like 120 to 130, and you're like 40 feet away from the fucking.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I wear like it's a requirement in our league because there's so many good tournament players that like you have to wear a face mask and a helmet. No options. But I wear shin guards too. I'm like, fuck that. And 9 out of 10 of the pitchers do in our league.
Some of those bats, the softball, the baseball
Dude.
bats too. Like there's this one guy that I always watch his videos on Instagram. Where he like tests bats and like you'll see him just cranking these baseballs like 500 feet at like 130 miles an hour, just leaving home plate. So, I know those things those things got a nice sweet spot on them. You connect, those things are just going.
Yeah.
They're moving.
I mean, now I love it because like obviously with getting bigger, there's more power and everything like that. So it's great. You hit a home run, you can walk right back to the dugout. You don't even have to go and touch first. You don't have to run the bases, nothing. Hit a home run, walk right back.
How are your mechanics?
I'm actually surprised they're not that bad. Like my bat speed is probably the best it's ever been.
I'm gonna need somebody to record you at bat next time. I need to see this.
Yeah, 100%. I'll record a couple of them tomorrow because we got a game tomorrow night.
Hell yeah,
dude! I can still hit damn good. I was always a hitter when I played baseball, but like now that I have like bigger legs and stuff, it's like it's quick wrists. It's that like that twist and that torque and that leg.
That's what it is. Like so in softball, you should be able to walk up like right behind the person and literally pull the bat right out from their hands. You should have loose hands before you swing it. So
my mechanics.
I'll do it though. I'll record
it. All my mechanics in every sport suck ass now.
Really? Because you're bigger.
For sure. Yeah.
I would love to see you play basketball right now.
All I can do is shoot. There's no ball handling. There's no lateral movement. There's nothing. I can stand and shoot set shots.
Dude, Mike, I was a pretty decent point guard in high school. With my legs being so big, like just dribbling between my legs or going around my back is like impossible, dude.
Yeah. It's
it sucks.
Oh. All right. Let's get this bitch started. Congratulations to Jordan Hutchinson. I guess we haven't talked about that.
Yeah.
Punched his ticket to the O. Looked really fucking good.
Yeah. Vastly improved from Italy.
Yeah.
Not to mention, I gotta give props to James. Like that's probably the best James I've ever seen.
I think so too. And I think he's on the radar now. I think, what is he going to, Texas, I think, or Tampa?
Tampa.
Yeah.
Which that's a fucking brutal lineup right now.
That's tough for him.
Speaking of Tampa, I guess the question is, like, I love Joe. Love Joe. He is an awesome person. I believe in Joe's future, but this is Nick's show to lose.
Agreed.
Do we think James could beat Joe?
No, I mean, I think James, unfortunately, is maxed out because he can put on more tissue, but he cannot get wider. right? The thing holding him back is the width across the shoulders, and he's got all the tissue he needs for it. It's just not hanging on the right frame, unfortunately, from the waist up.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. He's not as wide shoulder clavicularly, compared to like someone like Joe or Nick. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Crazy dense muscle, crazy dense tissue, but like Mike was saying, it's just not there. It's I was like, granted, like, Phil Heath was very narrow, but like, he just kept getting those bulbous ass shoulders and arms, and it's a completely different look than it is with James. You know what I mean?
It was his best midsection look for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I know Brendan Tuttle coaches you. And I don't know if Jordan said anything about it, but did they do anything different going into this show with the
they did exactly what like the feedback was. It's just fucking more carbs.
Yeah.
And which is crazy that worked out to me, because I think we could all agree that his midsection was not good in Italy, or not as good as it could have been. And if they did the same thing plus more and still got this result, that's crazy. There must have been something else going on. It wasn't food.
Yeah, I would think so.
Maybe it was the food that he got in Italy that's different than the food over here, because that can make a big difference,
Well, I know, like, talking and hearing too, it's like it was a combo too of like him being out of his element and not being in Texas and then traveling, and like some of the travel was like a little like he had to sprint through the airport to make his like connecting flight, and it was a little like sketchy there. But other than that, I mean like getting acclimated and try to put everything together within 3 days it's difficult when you're not on your home turf. You know what I mean? Like, I think they were like, I think they had got there on Wednesday and the show was Sunday. So, I mean, like, it doesn't leave you a lot of time, but it still leaves you some time to make corrections if something happens. But I think his body just got acclimated even more over the next couple of days after that show in Italy.
Yeah. No, I'd agree. Something that I want to talk about with Prague, and maybe Mike, you have some insight on this. What are your thoughts on Nihat and kind of the hype around him right now?
Yeah, obviously as a 212 competitor, I'm going to try and avoid sounding any sort of opinionated. Do my best here. From the back, he is special, right? Like, he is, I think, putting Keon aside for a second, I think he's got probably the best back poses in 212. But I will say, seeing the front stuff, I was not as impressed as I thought I'd be. And I don't know if that's because they just like filtered the shit out of his last set of photos, or if it was an advantageous angle or whatever. But I can't speak to it because it has never been me. But man, I can't imagine what it's like being that young with that much attention and pressure on you.
Yeah,
it's insane.
Yeah, I saw. I think he's coached by Patrick, right? Patrick's his coach. I didn't actually listen to it, but I saw Patrick made a post about a Nihat Keon matchup. Did any of you guys listen to that post or what Patrick said?
I did not.
No.
Is he saying it was close?
I don't know. I don't even want to misquote it or anything. I saw it on my screen a couple hours ago. I didn't actually listen to it yet. I was trained. I was just.
Here's my opinion on it is, you're talking about Keon. Like, you can say whatever you want and put them side by side, like photos, videos, but until they're standing next to each other, you don't know what the fuck it's going to look like.
Well, dude, and what about the two guys ahead of you before Keon? Like, so you're just going to disregard Sean and Lucas?
Disrespectful.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know why the Keon hate makes so little sense to me. No. It's like, okay, he had a problematic midsection for a show or two last year. I'm sure he knows that he's working on fixing it. But man, like, have we ever seen this much disrespect for Olympia winners? I don't fucking think so. And Keon is like
him and Eric.
A season ago, we were talking about how Keon is the best pound per pound on the planet. And now you're going to talk about beating him for fourth place in one season later. I don't fucking get it, dude.
So basically what Patrick said, because I just watched it really quick just to bring it up, he said that if everything falls into place for him, he can push and challenge Keon at the
I don't
Olympia.
agree. I don't
That's what
agree.
he's saying.
I think Keon dominates the front poses.
Yes.
He is just so wide and bubbly from head to toe. And Keon, I mean, in Nihat's strong poses, the rear poses, Keon is just better. He's just bigger and rounder.
And Patrick was saying he has, Nihat has the strength to basically beat anyone on stage, is what he was saying. The strengths. That's what the video just said.
Do you think that's the age showing? How old he is? Because he's what, 24?
Yeah.
Young.
Super young.
So here's the thing about that, right? Like when you talk about the age, he obviously came up very quick. Like to be where he is at 24 is insane. There's no two ways about it. I don't know that Nihat has more than a year or two left in 212 if he wants to continue to grow. I don't think he can. And you still have to beat the champ, dude. Like you guys stand on stage together once a year. And I know Keon's not slacking off. Keon's not getting worse. So this whole thing just like doesn't make sense to me. Maybe I'm just too passive and have too much respect for the guys that are better than me, but I don't understand it, man. I don't know why everyone wants to be so arrogant and boastful when they haven't beat the guys they're shit talking. And maybe they're not shit talking, but they're talking about matching up with someone that has beat them handily. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
Like I get it if you lost by a point or two at the Olympia and you were second place, but dude, you were fourth and you're talking this much smack.
Which is incredible. Fourth at 24 is fucking insane, especially in a bodybuilding
There's no
division.
knock on that.
Yeah.
No knock on that.
Right.
Like,
but yeah, I agree, man. And honestly, I don't know if Nihat would even say that himself. Because I've seen this now with both Aceto and with Tour. We're like, dude, you can have faith in your client and believe in your guy without being blatantly disrespectful to someone you know is better, right? Like, it's okay if your 24-year-old prodigy isn't ready to win the Olympia right now. But the bias is kind of crazy with some of these coaches. Like, Jacoby believes in me wholeheartedly. Like, well, I'll stand next to anybody, but he's never going to tell you that I would beat guys that I haven't beaten yet, or telling me that I'm going to win the Olympia. Like, he's not going to do that to me, or, in any public spotlight, put that out there. That's just asking for criticism.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm just not the type of person, like, even if I was that guy in that situation, I'm just not the type of person to talk like that. The reason why is because, like, whenever you talk and run your mouth and then you just get fucking shit on, you just look like a fucking chump. You know what I mean? And it's like, I mean, I get it. You want to try to sell some tickets and kind of, create like some drama, rivalry and whatnot, like cool for the sport. That's just not my style. It's like, I'm going to try to bring my best package and see how the chips fall,
Yeah.
I like the more humble than I do the cocky and arrogant,
Well, this is part of why I hate the media too, man. Do you think, like, going back to Joe, do you think Joe would ever say these things unprovoked, like he said? Right? No, exactly. I don't think he would. But he's put in a position where he has to say something, and he's not going to say he can't win, right? Exactly. Like, what do you expect of the guy?
Yeah.
I mean, he could just say, you know what, we're both large freaks. It's going to be a great show. It's going to be in the judges' hands. We're going to see what happens when we're on stage.
Well, if you saw once they announced that Nick was doing the show, he was responding that way. But ever since then, these media outlets who are interviewing him are just fucking throwing gasoline on the fire and trying to get him fired up and trying to start a rivalry.
Yeah. Such is the nature of the beast at this point. And
that's like, I love bodybuilding, man. I really do. But when it comes to rivalry, like, you're not fighting a person. You're not like going toe to toe in some sort of athletic ability. Like, you're standing up there in posing trunks, flexing, like you're being showed off like livestock.
Yeah.
Have Nick and Joe ever even stood next to each other on stage?
No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, it's going to be awesome to see, but it's like, 100%. It's nothing to, like, it has nothing to do with Joe's athletic ability or whatever. It's going to come down to what the judges are looking at and who comes in better that day. And it's the judge's call. That's what I just,
Like the Kai and Phil rivalry made sense. They were a 1 and 2 for years on end, and they genuinely did not like each other most of that time. Cool.
Yeah.
Natural, like not forced rivalry. But and the other part of this too is like, I know Nick doesn't get a lot of credit for being the sharpest tool man, but he has this shit figured out. And if you play his game, he will make you look silly, right? Because Nick's MO is always to be the one talking because he knows it creates some drama and gets him some attention. Then he lets Joe step forward, and Nick's like, guess we'll see.
Yeah.
You're talking a lot.
Yeah.
Dude, Nick's mindset is just phenomenal for this sport. Like I've always used this term that like Nick Walker is just unfuckwithable.
Yep, 100%.
You can't fuck with him. You know, like he uses any negativity as fuel. He uses all the positive support as fuel. Like you just can't, you know.
100%.
Yep.
100%. So we have some, what I would say, I thought there were some good questions.
Oh, they were good ones. I liked a lot of them.
You posted that today, Brendan. There's some good ones in here that seem like fun and like some that we can really like delve into. Chris, do you have any particulars, or does anybody have any particulars they want to start off with?
Let's start off with a fun one first, as opposed to like non-bodybuilding or something.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna pull it up.
I know my buddy Shane asked one that I'm ready to answer.
Ask that one first then.
Okay. He says, what's the largest / deadliest predator you guys think you could take in a fight one-on-one to the death with no weapons?
Oh, I have an answer for this one. I'm thinking smart here. And I'm in an MMA ring. I'm fighting a great white.
Yes,
all I'm going to do is run away from it, and the thing's just going to die. It's not going to be able to breathe.
That's a good call, Chris.
No win by default.
That's a great answer.
Once in the face.
I'm going to go land creature just to make it more. Yeah.
In the spirit of the question.
Yeah.
It's like right.
Chris is literally doing the skit from fucking the other guys.
I actually wasn't even thinking about that, but you're right.
Shoot. So it has to be a predator too. Humans, we're so inept at fucking everything without weapons.
We're fragile as fuck.
That's our only advantage is the technologically advancement we have.
I don't know, man.
And then you don't want to pick an animal that's like too soft because then you look like a fucking pussy.
I'm gonna say, like, honestly, like
he's like a bunny rabbit.
No, because it has to be a predator. So maybe like a fucking weasel. I don't think I can take I don't think I can take a fucking honey badger or something like that.
Oh fuck no!
You ain't gonna get through that thing's fur and its hide. I mean, realistically, we probably could beat a cheetah, just because they're fast and stuff. But you know, humans aren't really natural prey to them. You know what I mean? So I think we'd have a pretty good time. But like, you're not gonna want to fight a tiger or a leopard or a snow leopard. You know, like.
I think the biggest I'm going with is like a coyote or a small wolf, and that's it. Because I know I can wrestle. I can wrestle my dogs. I've broken dogs apart. Like I've done that shit. I think I could maybe do that, but that's it, man.
Yeah,
coyote or a wolf would be a good one, especially because they don't have claws. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather fight a coyote than a bobcat.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Yeah, coyote's good. I could probably take a coyote.
I could get with that.
What about like a black bear? But that's like
fuck that.
Like 100. Not like full grown. Like
a cub.
Like 150 pound black bear.
How are you taking it? How are you taking it down?
He's gonna
I'm gonna try to sink my heels in and mount it.
You're gonna strangle it
and then just choke it out. Yeah, like a rear naked choke.
Maybe.
Gouge its eyes out.
Yeah, I think you might win, but you're gonna be pretty fucked up.
Oh, you're gonna need some stitches.
Yeah.
Well, you're still alive.
Yeah.
True.
I don't know, man. The bear.
Yeah. And a small coyote.
That's rough.
Yeah, that's good. I'm trying to think of other.
I don't think anything bigger you'd want to.
No, not predator wise.
No.
You certainly not like a mountain lion or a fucking puma or anything like any
Oh
of
my
those like
gosh.
big ass cats, dude. Count me out.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going black bear.
That's tough.
I'm not doing it.
I'm just throwing stuff out there, you know.
Yeah.
What about an alligator if like you got it on its back and held it down, you know?
Dude, those things twist and roll you like a
well, as long as you don't get bit.
I think a smaller, like under like 6 foot gator, you probably have a pretty good chance.
I think anything over 6 feet, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
How are you taking it down?
You know, you're probably
Choke out
gonna
a gator?
you're probably I've seen like
Ace Ventura style.
you'll have to like
You got no
pull it by
tools. There's
its
no tape.
tail
There's no
and slowly-
towels.
You'll have to slowly like pull it by its tail, then get on its back, and then just like clamp its jaw shut, and then just fucking
Beat it.
start beating the shit out of it, choke
You're
it.
gonna break your hand before you
Yeah,
knock out
probably.
a gator.
Yeah. Huh. Great question. This is a great question.
I don't like this question this way. I like how many men would it take to like kill a gorilla? Like that's a better one.
Let's go. Let's pivot to that. Love that question. This has been talked about many times in one of my group chats, by the way.
Oh man,
How many-
it's gotta be at least 50 to 100.
I would say
Is that
100.
100? Well,
Just
we talking
because
about
50, I don't think it's still gassed. I think by like 75 to 100, that thing's going to get stuck.
Yeah, you're relying on it just wearing itself out because it'll tear you limb from limb until it's tired.
Yeah, that thing will just rip arms.
Are we
off.
talking about like 100
So-
average 170-pound men?
The average man, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the average man. Yeah, so for sure, probably about 100.
Have
What
you
about
seen that
body
video
members?
of in the jungle where the gorilla just like grabs the dude's ankle and like
He
drags him
just
for fun?
pulls him.
Terrifying, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the crazy thing is out of like the primates, like the chimpanzees are even stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember watching that show back in the day. Was like man versus animals or
Oh.
whatever, and they had a chimpanzee pulling a tug of war rope, and they had like 8 or 9 or 10 strong men trying to pull this thing, and it just sat there and just pulled all of them.
That's crazy.
Like, dude, it was like just pulled 2,000 pounds of just like men, just without even like straining. It was nuts.
Monkeys
Did you
are scary, dude.
Terrifying.
It makes you wonder. It makes you wonder, like, did we even evolve from these things? Like, we have no fur. We can't survive elements very well. We're fucked if we go into the jungle. Like,
Chris, we're gonna have this conversation next time I'm high and we're together.
okay, yes, yeah.
You guys gotta figure out evolution, huh?
For sure. We're gonna break it down.
Especially with the two of them high.
Did you guys ever watch that show? I forget. It was about I don't know what they call groups of chimpanzees, but it came out probably like 3 or 4 years ago. No, it was like Chimpanzee Kingdom or something like that. I don't fucking know what it's called. It was a crazy show that like followed. What do you call groups of chimpanzees? Is there a term?
It's called Chimp Empire.
Chimp
Squadron?
Empire. Squadron, sure.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
I'm
You know
looking
what
it up.
I-
It's not interested. I love the varied names or groups of animals. A troop or a community.
Okay. Yeah, troop.
My
Nice.
favorite is when they call it a murder of crows. I like that one.
Badass. All right, that's one down. That's a great starting question. Oh, this one's cool. Chris, you like this one.
I liked all of them. I think responded for
Oh,
a
you
lot.
did?
Of them too. Yeah, but it's just to boost the engagement.
If you could only choose one exercise to do per body part, what would it be based off of preference, not growth capacity or growth capability? So just like movements you
Favorite
love.
exercise.
Yeah.
The back,
Mine
I'm gonna pick bent over barbell rows. It's like my favorite one. Chest, I'm probably going to do like incline Smith machine press. See, with shoulders, though, it's tough because it's like you got 3 heads. It's like,
It has to be a DB shoulder press or a barbell press. It's just
I was gonna say my original pick was dumbbell shoulder press.
like nobody actually likes like as a pure movement doing laterals. Like it's not there, you can't be no one's laterals favorite exercise. Like get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
The exercise you pick are gonna be ones you look cool doing. It's gonna be like deadlifts, barbell squat, chest press, barbell row.
I don't know. Branch looked pretty cool when he was lateral raising like 90 fucking pounds in the Texas heat. Granted, I can't do that, but it looked cool.
He was also doing one time upright rows with 315,
Fucking crazy.
which was nuts. Me and
So
Tim
crazy that he got through his whole career basically without any injuries and then blew both quads on riding a horse.
Yeah.
Like
It's fucking wild.
Probably say preacher curls for biceps. Triceps, I'm gonna pick either probably like JM press because it's just a fucking badass movement.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm definitely gonna pick seated hamstring curls for hamstrings because those are just so good. I'm gonna pick squatting for quads
Nice.
for sure.
Hell yeah. I'm going to go for quads. I'm going to back squat. For back, down, pulling off the floor deadlifts, baby.
Hell yeah.
God, I wish I could still do that movement. Chest, I'm going to go flat dumbbell or incline dumbbell. Shoulders, I'm going to go lateral raises because I fucking hate shoulder pressing.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie here. I do love me some heavy dumbbell laterals. It's just so it's like
I'm a fan.
It's like a barbaric movement. You're just like fucking, it just feels good.
Yeah. And hamstrings, I'm gonna go lying hamstring curl.
Nice.
Let's see. Top to bottom, I'm gonna go a barbell press for shoulders. But this is purely just what we enjoy, right? Not what's right. That's
Yeah.
Barbell
What
press
you
for
like.
shoulders, incline barbell for chest. Are we calling deadlifts a back movement?
Sure.
Yeah.
It's dead. If I could do one exercise for the rest of my life, like favorite thing to do would be deadlifting off the floor.
Yes.
That's just such a primal, like
It is.
fuck you movement. If you can move 6, 7, 8 plates on a deadlift, you're fucking badass. Biceps would be alternating DB curls. Triceps would be probably weighted dips.
That's a good one.
Quads would be a barbell squat. Hamstrings would probably be an RDL.
Nice. Hell yeah. I forgot bicep and tricep. I'll just throw in preacher curls for bicep and like an overhead rope extension for tricep or something like that.
So legs for me, I'm going pendulum.
Good one.
Chest, I would go dumbbell incline. Shoulders, I'm with you, Mike. I'm a fucking whore for lateral raises. I don't know what it is. I'm not a fan of like pressing when it comes to like shoulders. Let's see, what else do we have? We have hamstrings. I'd say the seated hamstring curl is just, I fucking love it. I just get such good connection on it. Oh, what else? What else do we got? We got arms and back. Oh, back. Barbell rows. I would say single arm dumbbell curls, like on an incline.
Oh, okay. A good one.
And then skull crushers for triceps.
Ooh, nice. Skull crushers are dope.
I've just always those have been like a staple since I was like fucking 16, 17 years old. I'll never go away from those.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, a lot of those movements I just can't do anymore. Either because they don't fit or like they just
you don't
me up.
fit. Yeah.
I would I would love to be able to barbell squat again. Like barbell squats and deadlifts are my favorite movements of all time. Easily.
I loved barbell squatting, but the problem was like especially at fucking our age, it's like your back's 2 seconds away.
It's just too risky, man.
It's so risky. I think that's why I've fallen in love so much with the pendulum, because it's fucking brutal. And the Paramount, we have the Paramount at Eric's gym, so it's like that thing's death. I love it.
Yeah.
I want to recite this question here that we got from New England Muscle Media. Shout out.
Actually, before we move on, one quick question.
Sorry.
Has anybody used that new crazy hammer strength, like half leg press, half pendulum looking thing?
Weird squat press thing, that like crunchy
giant one?
Yeah, is that the one that has like the shoulder pads that come over to lock you in? No, but I've heard from a few people that have used it at like Absolute Recomp. They love it.
It looks fucking incredible. Most of hammer strength stuff doesn't look like that good. That machine looks fucking incredible.
Yeah, it does.
I really want to get around to using that.
Bucket list. Chris, what was the question?
Oh, yeah. So this is from New England Muscle Media. Shout out to you, sir. If you could only choose 2 of these 90 movies, which 2 would you choose? And
that's a tough list.
Well, no, there's a list. So this is what he listed some. So we can choose 2 from either the Mighty Ducks, Jumanji.
That's a given. If that's not a given, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, seriously. If you're not a Mighty Ducks fan, we're not.
Well, listen, you have to pick 2 here, and I haven't even finished the fucking list.
Fucking Goldberg.
We got the Mighty Ducks, Jumanji, Brink, Blank Check, Mrs. Doubtfire, Heavyweights, 3 Ninjas.
It's a great question.
I still think Mighty Ducks is a given.
Mighty Ducks is definitely number 1. If I'd have to go number 2, I don't know, man. Mrs. Doubtfire was fucking great.
You love those trannies, huh?
Fuck yourself.
He's not trans. He's just cross-dressing. There's a difference. I'm going Robin Williams.
He's doing it to see his kids, damn it.
Hey, see? Which one, though? Because he's in Jumanji, too.
True.
Yeah.
That's true. Fuck.
And Mrs. Doubtfire, he says something hilarious. He's like, "Oh, what are you playing? Rumple Foreskin?"
I think those are my 2 as well. I watched the shit out of Brink when I was a kid, though.
I have never seen the movie Brink. I do not know.
Really?
I don't know what it is. Yeah.
It's super cheesy. It's about inline skating. Terrible, objectively a terrible movie, but this is all about nostalgia, right? So
100%.
I'm going Mighty Ducks and Heavyweights.
Heavyweights was a good movie.
It's fucking hilarious.
And Ben Stiller was fire in that movie.
Yeah.
You'll all be doing this by Labor Day.
Congratulations, you are the fattest kid at camp. What is this? Belly meat.
We lost Ben Stiller. What happened to the old Ben Stiller? All we got is serious Ben Stiller left. I wish you would make something like that again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm picking Heavyweights and 3 Ninjas.
Get out of here.
I love 3 Ninjas. You know what?
3 Ninjas was a good movie.
At least once a month, that little fucking thing pops into my head. Rocky loves
Emily. Rocky loves.
Or light up the eyes, boys. Light up the eyes. Of course, it had a badass guy with a ponytail as a villain. Like if you were like a '90s villain with a ponytail, like you made it.
Yeah, but I feel like he was a cheap version of fucking Karate Kid.
Oh, yeah. Terry Silva.
Yeah.
I think his name was Schneider in 3 Ninjas. Yeah. But Mighty Ducks is really good. It's just I've watched Heavyweights and 3 Ninjas the most out of all these, so that's why I'm picking them.
Yeah.
I love Heavyweights. That movie's so funny.
It's funny as hell. What'd you pick, Brendan? Did you pick them? Did you go?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was the first one to pick. I picked Mrs. Doubtfire and Mighty Ducks.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I think all the Mighty Ducks are like fucking classics.
Mighty
For
Ducks
sure.
2 is the one with Iceland, right?
Yeah, that was my favorite one.
That was
Yeah.
my favorite
Now-
too.
Now, if they put Mighty Ducks 2, I would have picked that one because I liked Mighty Ducks 2 over.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, the
over
Iceland.
first one.
Thagoli!
Greenland has ice, but Iceland is nice. That's what I always remember.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, when they're having ice cream. Yep.
Wasn't Mystery Alaska that movie in the 90s too? Where like
What
the
is it?
kids that literally live in Alaska and all they do is play hockey and they end up playing like the New York Rangers at the end and they hold their own.
I think that was early 2000. I'm looking at it. That's a great movie.
Yeah, that movie's phenomenal.
99.
So technically it was still the
Technically,
90s.
it was.
I've never seen it.
Oh,
It's a
it's
great
great.
movie. Yeah.
It's a good movie.
What is it called?
Mystery Alaska.
Mystery Alaska.
Okay. We've done that one a bunch before.
Which one?
If you could go back to your younger years and do one thing differently in bodybuilding, what would it be?
We've done
I feel
that
like we've
a couple
answered
times.
similar questions a bunch.
Well, what's more impressive, a 200-pound dumbbell flat chest press or a 405 bench press?
200 dumbbells, not even
200
fucking close.
dumbbells.
Oh,
Dude,
that's not
for
even
sure.
fucking close. Yeah.
So
Number
I've
of people
done-
who have done a 200-pound dumbbell press, I could probably count on one hand. You can walk into any gym and see a shitty 405.
I've done 200 pounds before as
How many
as
reps?
a chest press. I think I got 6.
What?
I was
Wow.
6, and you want to know the crazy part? I was 4 weeks out when I did that.
Now that I believe.
back
I
in
do some dumb shit when I'm
2022.
4 weeks out.
Yeah, back in 2022 when I was doing the.
Where did you find 200-pound dumbbells? And how
Impact
the fuck
has
did you
them,
get them
don't they?
up?
Oh, Impact Fitness has them. Prime
Yeah,
has
they have
them.
them.
The 2
No
gyms around me
shit.
have them. Yeah.
That's crazy.
The thing is,
Heaviest
it's,
I've ever gone on that is 155. And then
Dude,
I stopped
like-
because like there's so much effort to just get the shit up.
Dude, just getting them from like your fucking
Yeah.
knee to here, it's just like, yeah.
I had to have someone hand me one on my
Yeah.
right knee, and then I had to press the dumbbells down into my knees
And
and,
roll
then
back.
rock back.
and then
Yeah.
like press as I was rocking back. And then
Well,
the
the good-
problem is like they're so fucking big. I'm almost at like this. I can't. You know, it's almost like a modified neutral grip press. And
So, but they have the assisted dumbbell racks there though now, right?
Those
things are
In
great.
fact, do they?
I
I've never
wish-
used them, but
Fucking
I've
thing.
never used them before. But do they suck?
I don't know.
Here's my issue, right? That I have with those, and this is just my personal preference. Whenever I would do dumbbell shoulder presses, I have to kick them up myself. I can't have someone hand me one. For some reason, I'm not nearly as strong if I'm just handed. But if I feel the weight on the kick up, I'm ready to go. Just like when I rock back with dumbbells, I have to do it myself. I don't like those other racks. I don't know, not the same.
My ego really wants to try these 200s.
Don't
Really?
be fucking stupid.
no.
Your knee just got better. Now you wanna
I'll say this. This is my stupid bodybuilder math. So I'm pretty proficient at dumbbell pressing right now. And I'm pressing the 175s for like 11 reps.
Oh, you can
On
get
flat.
200s.
Yeah,
I think I could touch 200s.
Yeah.
they're awkward as hell. I can do the 190s where I used to be able to do the 190s a lot easier. I could get those for like 8 to 10 when I was like full blown off
That's
season.
crazy.
That's
Yeah.
nuts.
But
Fuck.
the 200s I've only done maybe like 3 or 4 times in my life because they're just so fucking big and awkward.
Wasn't
it's just
Nick?
like-
Isn't there a video of Nick like shoulder pressing the 200s for like reps?
I think he's
Walker?
doing them like doing
Yeah.
incline, and I think he was doing like 220s.
Fuck.
People don't. Nick is deceiving a lot of people with the way he trains now. Man, Nick was brutally strong, like retarded strong.
Yeah.
He was doing like low incline Smith pressing with 6 plates on each side. Like,
Yeah.
like that one video, that one time when he trained with Ian and they were both incline pressing 500 pounds for reps. Like,
Yep.
Stupid. Stupid. I like this question. What's the most bodybuilding friendly vacation you've been on?
This is a great question. I'll go first. Aruba, 100%. Everything's
Yeah,
all
good gyms
inclusive
there.
there. It's not overly expensive. You can walk in and literally get like a seared tuna steak any time of the day, right? The nutrition, if you want to be on it, you can be on it. there's 2 really good gyms in Aruba, and the island's pretty small, so it's easy to get to. It's so easy to stay on when you go there if you want to. It's like, I think it's second to none.
I would agree with you.
Damn, I've never been.
You have to go.
gotta
It's like
go.
my favorite place.
Oh, you gotta go.
Yeah.
There was one Royal
It's fun, too.
Caribbean. There was one Royal Caribbean cruise I went on, and it was the biggest ship that they had in their fleet at the time. But they had like, obviously everything, you can eat as much as you want, but you can get stuff like custom done. Like you can get like just straight egg whites. You can get just plain grilled chicken. But the gym on that ship actually had dumbbells up to like 125. They had like deadlifting platforms, which, I mean, like, I'm not going to deadlift on a cruise ship. I can only imagine you squatting 500 pounds and you hit like a, go over. But, they had a really good gym there, and I was able to train and do cardio and, get pretty good workouts the whole time. Plus the food's like taken care of,
I think I'm gonna have to go on a vacation that's like bodybuilding friendly, because all the vacations I ever go on, like, unless it's with like you guys and we're like it's bodybuilding centric, I just like shut off the bodybuilding for like 7 days.
Well, and there's nothing wrong with that either, right? Like,
Yeah,
if I'm going on vacation, that's like kind of built in.
yeah.
But
that's that balance that you do. It's like you're training all year off season and stuff for prep, and then it's like you go on vacation, you live it up. You know what I mean? Just decompress, disconnect, and just enjoy, as I like to call it, just enjoying life as a civilian. I like to say.
I got the last time I went to Aruba, my son was still little, so I would wake up at like, he'd be up at like 6 or 7, so I get up with him, take him to breakfast. We mess around for a bit. He'd be ready for a nap. So I'd bring him back to nap. My wife's still asleep. I would go train for an hour and a half, come back. Everybody's awake. We eat again. And then we enjoy the day. But where he's getting older and stuff, like, I don't think I have a bodybuilding friendly vacation really ever, unless it's like something that we decided to in season and they know ahead of time I have to stay on. But I'm just like, at some point, man, you got to afford yourself the ability to live a little bit. And I think from what I've seen with myself and most people, like, getting to disconnect for a bit is probably better for your overall progress than trying to stress about staying on plan the entire time on a vacation.
100%. I'll say, I think one of my new favorite things is at the end of an off season, taking a vacation right before prep starts and having that turn off moment for a week, 10 days right before prep. I mean, it is just like, it's a complete refresher.
Not to mention too, just taking like a week off or 10 days off from the gym. Like, I do that often. And that's one thing I've never had an issue doing, is just taking time off from the gym, because it'll get to a point where I'm just like, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to relax and do whatever,
Some people can't shut their brains off.
Yeah. And we talk about how, you got to be on it to be a bodybuilder, but like, that doesn't mean you need to be neurotic about it. Right. And those off periods, if not just for the mental aspect, probably going to benefit more people than not. Right.
I can actually share a personal experience this year, especially with prep. Like, I've always been the person that kind of like sequestered myself in the house, and I'd live like a hermit, because I did not know how to like go out and do things while being in prep. It was kind of like, I'm just going to seclude myself and just not go to events or not do this and not do that. And then this prep, I've actually been like, every weekend, Ashley and I go somewhere. Like, we either go to the beach, or we go out, or we go to the zoo, or we do something, just to get out of the house. And, she enjoys that a lot. And, I think that's played a huge role this year, just in how my prep's been going, because I'm not stressed out. I'm not worried about a damn thing. I get to enjoy time with my wife or family or whatever. I only, like, when I would just kind of live like a hermit, as Jay Cutler would say, like, I just live in a box. That's all I knew. And that's what I had to do to be at my best at the time. But this year is just a little bit different, Yeah.
Well, and I bet your relationships are better.
Oh, big
and
time.
I also bet you're going to get a better result out of your prep, because we say this all the time, man. Bodybuilding is 6 meals a day and 2 hours in the gym. There's no reason to sit around for 90 minutes 5 times a day waiting for the next thing to happen. Like, Doesn't take a whole lot of effort to pack a meal or two and go out and enjoy yourself for a little bit and unload that mental stress.
Yep.
For sure. I think some of that's learned though from going through
No.
prep, because I was the same way, Chris, when I started off. It was like, nope, I'm in prep. Like, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to wait for I'm not leaving the house. And now, I'm like you, like I try and do as many things as I can during prep that aren't necessarily like fatiguing my recovery.
Yeah, not to mention too, like you're getting outside, or you're getting more steps in, and it's taking your mind off of either being tired or hungry.
For sure.
I get a lot of compliments on the fact that I'm like somehow still be able to be a dad and a husband while I prep, and it's like, guys, this should be the norm, right? Like I shouldn't be skipping my son's golf because I'm in prep. Like,
yeah,
I don't know why there's this image
People
of
use it as an
bodybuilding.
excuse.
That's what it is, but it
I
needs to be the exception, right? Like you shouldn't be abandoning everything else in your life to bodybuild, and it has nothing to do with how good you are. But especially if this isn't like even close to a career for you, man, you got to loosen the fuck up.
I mean, especially you, Mike, like, you're a provider, a husband, a father, it's like, those should be your family should be your number one priority.
100%.
You know what I mean? And that's kind of how I switched gears this year. I'm like, my wife's my number one priority. It doesn't matter if I'm in prep. It doesn't matter if I'm off season. Like, my wife's my number one priority. Like, end of story.
Well, and I guarantee everything else you do is going to become more efficient and more effective too if you just learn to manage the time that way, right? Like every time I prep, there's something new on my plate responsibility-wise as I advance in my professional career, as my son gets older, whatever it might be. Limiting yourself to, I just can't do it, it's because I'm in prep. You're never going to expand beyond just thinking you're just a bodybuilder, and that's not life. Or like we give a lot to do this, like more than just about any athlete to do this, because it's really year round. There's no reason to make this more demanding on your life than it really has to be.
Yeah. I just view it as one of those things where it's like you get more, like I got a huge promotion last year. Got married last year or whatever. So I've got a lot more responsibility now with my work. I've got more clients now. And the way I just view at it is it's like, this is what I'm choosing to do. So just fucking deal with it. Like, I'm choosing this life. I'm choosing to coach. I'm choosing to work at this job. I'm choosing to be a bodybuilder,
Well, that's the more irritating part. It's like you see
fucking handle your business.
You see people use prep as an excuse of, I'm tired, I can't hang out with my kids, or I can't do this. Like, no, that's just you not sacking up and realizing that bodybuilding isn't everything, and your family at the end of the day is the one that's going to be there after the shows are over. Yep. So if you're not present on that end, they sacrifice for us.
Correct.
Yeah.
And that is so fucking underrated. I don't give a shit what anyone says. Being in a prep for 20 weeks, and they sacrifice that and showing up to our shows, and they support us. They don't give a shit about what we have to eat, when we have to train. It's the least you can do. Jesus, be there for your family, be for your wife, your girlfriend, your kids. Do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why, like, after a prep, I always have the mentality. It's like, okay, time to give back.
Yeah.
And
100%.
that's when you take trips and maybe have a few adult beverages and go out and have fun and just,
Yeah, I'm struggling. I know this is like we're way beyond the scope of the question now, but that's something I'm struggling with this year, because by the time the Olympia is over, I would have been in prep for, I think, 40 weeks. Or bodybuilding focus. Not obviously we had a rebound in there. That's not really prep, but it kind of is. And then now we're just looking like, okay, like if we're an Olympia athlete, like now, like how do I get back? So now we're looking at like Mexico right after the O, or Vegas, because we just got it added to the Steve Carr show. It's like, fuck, dude. Like, yeah, that's a lot, but you can't abandon these things, right? Like I have to be able to handle the shit that I want to do without impeding on everyone else's life that relies on me or loves me or wants to spend time with me. And it doesn't get easier. Right? That's the thing I don't think people appreciate about bodybuilding. Like, it does not get easier. You get better, but the competition, preparing for it, off seasons, all that shit, none of it gets easier, and it doesn't get any more simple either. So you're better learning these lessons and increasing your capacity to just be a human being alongside being a bodybuilder earlier rather than later. If you wait until it becomes something serious, which for most people, let's be real, it's probably not going to be something serious. But if it is, like, you're better learning that lesson early and figuring out how to expand what you're capable of doing in a day, in a week, in a month, in a year for everybody else, as opposed to just hunkering down and saying, like, I'm a bodybuilder, I can't do this.
Yeah.
It's kind of
You don't
like
get to do that anywhere else in your life.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Mike, that's kind of like in life in general. Like nothing gets easier in life. We just become more resilient and tolerant to it. We just figure out ways to manage time better and prioritize things better and whatnot.
Yep. 100%.
Yeah, that's very true. And I've been screaming this every other fucking post for I don't know how many years. As in general, across the board amongst people, I feel accountability is in all-time low.
All-time low.
Oh, big time.
And I mean, maybe that's one of the reasons I feel it's so important we keep hammering these points home, is because it's you know, everybody, I'm not gonna say everybody, but the majority of people, it's always blame put somewhere else instead of internally looking at yourself and figuring why the fuck you can't be better at your own life.
Dude, if I see one more bodybuilding ruin my life fucking real, I'm gonna
Oh my fucking God. Dude, that kid was such a fucking Look,
they're everywhere.
Compete, bro.
Bro, I can't stand it. You fucking chose what you were doing. You knew what you were fucking getting into. Stop trying to like play the card that bodybuilding ruined your life. You made that fucking choice.
You fucking ruined your own life because you can't fucking stick to a plan. You're fucking crying about what 2,000 calories and an hour cut. Fuck off.
Well, so there's this one bikini girl, Bikini Pro, and she made a post, and I kind of got into a back and forth. But it was a post basically saying, you know, the criteria for bikini is so extreme now that every girl's becoming a man because I have to take a copious amount of drugs to get the bikini look.
I just saw this. It's a 4-week-old post, and I scrolled through it, and I saw your comment, and I read the whole thread.
I wish you would have sent that to me.
And I basically just said, like, take accountability. Like, you're jumping into a sport of extremes. First off, I'm not a believer that you need to run a massive amount of drugs to
not if you're in bikini,
a pro bikini look.
Estrogen blockers.
Secondly, if you do, you should know what you are getting yourself into. You chose to do
you fucking signed up for it.
Have some accountability. And you know what? What pissed me off the most is when I got through most of this, she hit me with thanks for mansplaining it to me. Like, okay, bitch. All right. Like,
let me ask you a question. Did anyone force those capsules or fucking pills down her throat? Did anyone force her to fucking inject herself?
No. Did she have to listen to? Did she have to listen?
You have to listen to who you're working with. In like you were forced to take it. Was a gun to your head and said, "Do you need to take these drugs?" The answer to all three of those is no. At the end of the day, take the fucking accountability. You're the one that fucking chose to do it. Stop blaming everyone else.
She could have competed naturally.
They're like, yeah.
So just a disclaimer. We all know that the female coaches, some of them are getting out of fucking control.
Absolutely.
I got a text or a DM recently about someone putting an amateur bikini girl on 25 megs of test and 50 megs of R. And like exactly my reaction, Chris. Yes, this shit happens.
Chris, this is going around hardcore right now with females.
Yeah. It's a thing. We all know it's a thing. And if you're in bikini, you should fucking know it's a thing more than I know it's a thing. You don't need to be a fucking genius to understand that doubling or tripling a TRT dose for a female that is, low on tests as they age is probably a bad idea for a 24-year-old woman to compete in bikini.
Mike, that's like a 5x times. Like
I don't even use 50 megs of VAR anymore. We use 10, 20, 30 just to polish off the look. Like, you guys, yes, we all say you gotta execute the plan, you gotta trust your coach, but you have to also have some fucking awareness and take some responsibility for your own well-being to know that this is dumb. There's nothing about a bikini look on stage that should scream to you, I need to take more drugs. Get in the fucking gym.
I've heard worse.
Train hard and eat. Yeah, I've heard bikini girls on trend.
I've heard that.
I have literally heard fucking girls that are fit model.
Yes,
doing Primo, Anavar, and Proviron.
for sure.
Well, I've heard
What the fuck are we doing?
Yep.
What are we doing?
Yeah, that's a. I don't know how I sidetracked it to that, but
fucking tune me up.
That's just and then the other thing too, and then like you'll have a whole slew of the competitors that are like, oh, like the criteria is changing, like everyone's taking too much shit. It's like because everyone's taking too much shit. I mean, it's kind of common sense. Everyone's taking all these extra drugs. They're going to have a completely different look. If you want to stay competitive in that, then you're going to need to take that. If you don't, then you don't have to do it.
It's your choice.
I don't want to be disrespectful to the bikini girls listening to this, but I just want a quick poll. How many of you have ever seen a bikini girl training in the gym and said, wow, she's fucking getting after it? I've seen plenty of figure, physique, wellness, bodybuilding women go hard as fuck. Harder than the men for the most part.
Yep.
But I've never seen a bikini girl and thought, yeah, she's fucking getting it. Like, what makes you think you should be in a bodybuilding sport and not training hard, not eating to grow? Instead, you're doing the same shit that the men do to avoid those things and just taking more drugs.
Yes.
It is what it is. I don't know any other way to say it to you. You're responsible for this phenomena we're seeing. You guys don't want to work hard enough to grow without the gear. A coach, the right coach, is going to push it on you to get the result. And I don't mean right isn't correct. I mean right isn't like the individual that'll do that for you.
Yep. Well said.
I have seen some bikini competitors that train really hard.
Some, then, right. This is not a blanket all, right?
But then what happens is they end up moving up to figure or something.
Because then their legs are overdefined. Yeah.
Right?
You train and you grow.
Yeah. You grow. Yep. Very well put. First off, shout out to Daniel. He's been on the show before. He turned pro this weekend at Universe.
Congrats. You look great.
He looked fantastic. Hell of a showing. But he asked this question, and I'll let Mike and Chris tackle it first. How long after show day till you train full tilt?
I don't even think that fucker waited 24 hours.
Let's see,
dude. I remember in 2012 I did the MPC New Hampshire, and I end up losing by 1 point to the kid who ended up winning the overall in the light heavy class, and I was so fucking mad. I remember the very next day I went into the gym and I squatted 405 for like 25 reps and puked. So, I mean, now I'm a little bit smarter with it. I generally like to take a few days off after the show, besides maybe like cardio to like just move food around or whatever. And I try to take it easy depending on how I'm feeling. Like if my joints feel like there's razor blades in there, I'm gonna take a little bit of time. But I'd probably say usually like the second week I'm getting back into it to maximize that rebound. But I mean, there's also been times where I've hit it full throttle right out the gate after the show, like a couple days after the show.
Yeah. I always like to train at least for the first week after, because I tend to, I'll have a really nice meal the night of. I'll have a nice big breakfast the morning of, whether it's, at the show, wherever the show is with Jacoby, or if it's home, with my wife and son. I like to train because I don't like to just consume that food, eat the things I want to eat, and just let it sit. But if Jacoby could change one thing about me, that's probably it, is how hard I like to go as soon as I'm feeling good. Because I haven't gotten off stage and felt bad in a good long while, right? Because we've got the process down pretty good. Yeah, we get dehydrated. Yes, we get low on food, but I always feel pretty fucking good by the time Sunday or Monday comes around. And yeah, I went a little bit dumb after I went to New York. I got home, didn't train Sunday, got home. Monday was supposed to be leg day, so I went and did leg day, and I maxed out the the Atlantis press with gym pins on it. Or
Oh
Atlantis
yeah,
hack
that
squat with
was
gym
when you
pins on
did
it.
that hack squat thingy or whatever. You had like
Yeah.
9 or 10 plates on there.
Yeah, it's.
I'm like, Mike's taking it easy today.
I know it's not good, but man, I mean, and Mike, I know you've dealt with it. Chris, I know you've dealt with it. Like, if my knees feel good, man, good fucking luck holding me back on a leg day.
Dude, I'm fucking full send, dude. I'm emptying I'm fucking mag dropping in the gym, dude.
Yeah, it's just, it was one of those things, and I know it's not the right thing to do, but I lived, so.
You got LaShawn on the show now.
Sean. All right, Luke, we're gonna speed round you on some of these questions that we had, because I'm sure your answers will be entertaining. All right, let's go.
I can't wait to hear this first one. The biggest predator you think you could take in a cage match?
Yeah, in an MMA ring.
Bro, like a fucking cat, bro. I get my ass beat. I get my ass beat by pretty much anything that moves, bro. That I can't just like sit on and kill.
Yeah.
Honestly.
All right, that's a good one. All right, if you could only choose one exercise to do per body part, based off preference, not growth capacity, what would they be? So your favorite exercises.
This motherfucker's picking all presses.
Oh yeah.
So no, but one per body part, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, gonna be a lot of presses for sure. A dumbbell press. Probably like a flat or inclined dumbbell press for chest. Shoulders. I hate lateral raises, even though like that would be the exercise I would say to do. Lateral raises fucking suck. So I do.
Guess which one Mike likes?
Lateral raises, of course. So I would do another press, but probably a machine press. I don't know which one though. I don't know which one exactly. I like the Atlantis one. I like the Prime one. One of those.
That Atlantis one's really good.
Yeah, one of those. Then for back,
it's barbell rows. You know it is.
It's got to be barbell rows. Yeah, I was trying to think of something else.
That's what I picked too. Absolutely.
It's barbell rows. Biceps to preacher curl.
Yep.
Triceps. It's either a crossbody cable extension or like a JM press on the Smith machine. Yeah. One of those. What have I not done? Quads.
Quads and hams, yeah.
Quads has got to be probably hacks. Yeah, probably hacks. Hams suck, bro. Hams got to be the worst thing to train for sure. But
I love training hamstrings.
It's so boring. I'd probably say the seated leg curl.
Yeah.
That's preference, though.
Hell yeah.
That's everything, right?
I think that's everything.
Word.
What's the most bodybuilder friendly vacation you've been on?
Bro, I haven't been on like a real vacation, bro, in like 13 or 14 years. like no shit. Like since I was like
he was at Disney.
Since I was like a teenager, bro. Like literally. I was probably 13 years old the last time I went on like a vacation to actually go on a vacation. Everything else has been a trip for something that like, like my buddy got married in Italy 2 years ago. It's like I was out there for like 4 days, which was not bodybuilder friendly at all. I was stuffing dry protein powder in my mouth like in the bathroom every 2 hours. But like everything else has been like trips for shit that I've been able to kind of plan for with Airbnbs and food and whatever. I haven't been on like real vacation in over a decade. So I wasn't bodybuilding.
Where would you go if your next vacation, where would you choose to go?
Somewhere tropical, bro. I like to be a fucking beached whale. But like probably like Turks and Caicos or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Turks is nice.
Something like that. I went when I was really young. I have whatever memory I do have of it, have a good memory of it. But people say they love Turks. But I also really want to go to Hawaii, like really bad.
Yeah.
So that's
My brother-in-law just went there. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, that's on the list too.
My brother-in-law, he was in Mexico where he proposed to his now fiance, and they were in this like all-inclusive resort where, you know, he was ordering like fillets up to the room service like 4 times a day. You know what I mean? Like that would be awesome.
Dude, some of the all-inclusives are great fucking deals, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It's the only way I go on
Talking about
vacation
earlier.
because I'm not worrying about swiping a card or fucking signing the bill at the end. I want to pay up front, and I want you to bring my
Just
shit
chill.
to my chair.
Facts.
Man, I've never done all inclusive ever.
Oh, man.
It's a game changer.
Dude, we should all do it. We should all try to go on a cruise one
Bro,
time.
I'm so down.
I'm not getting on a boat like that, fellas. I'm sorry.
Ashlyn's terrified. Ashlyn is terrified of
I knew
cruises.
that was coming from your ass.
I seen Titanic. Well, I haven't seen Titanic, but close enough. I actually haven't seen Titanic, but I know what happens in
the
Titanic.
Titanic.
Yes.
Mike's a fly
Mike.
guy.
Mike, real shit. Can you swim?
Yeah.
You can?
Fucking hope so.
I grew up in the fucking country. I
That's
grew up
true.
next to a lake.
He's on his fucking boat all the time. I'd hope he can.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
To be fair, though, it's a lot harder swimming now than it was growing
Well,
up.
I don't think I don't think I can swim
Absolutely.
anymore, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
We were in Puerto Rico last spring, and treading water out in the ocean was hard as fuck.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was cramping up in everything.
bro, I was in the
Hamstrings, right?
pool.
Yep.
Bro, I was in the pool like a week ago at my apartment, and I was just like, I'm gonna see if I can because I haven't like been in water where like I can't stand in like years, bro. So like I was like, I'm gonna just see if I still got it. I like left off my feet, bro, and I was struggling to keep my head above water. I think I'm cooked, bro, because I haven't swam for real in like 100 pounds.
Yeah. That's funny as hell.
Yeah, I
I
was
see the
shocked.
lifeguard blowing the whistle, throwing the thing in.
Dude, 2020, when I went up to Lake George and I was cliff jumping, and
That shit's fun.
I was like,
it's
you know,
awesome.
I jumped off. It was like a 50 or 60 foot ledge into the water, but I was 240 when I did that, and then I had to swim out to the boat, which was probably a good 100 feet. I'm swimming, and I'm looking around for my buddy Garrett, and I'm like, dude, where is this guy? I'm like, I'm gonna fucking die swimming back to the boat. I ain't gonna make it.
Yeah.
Yo, it was mad funny when I was growing up. Like my best friend, he's like my brother. He like grew up with my family. He lived with us for a little bit. He's a black kid, and he was like heavy when he was young. And his parents are split. His dad lives in South Carolina, so he couldn't swim. You know, he couldn't swim growing up. And then he went down to we were like 10 years old. He went down to South Carolina to see his dad, and his dad has a pool. And so he was swimming out there, but like he could stand, right? Like it wasn't very deep. So he comes home and he starts telling like me and my family, he's like, oh, I can swim now. I can swim now, da 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 da. And even his older sister, who at the time was like 20, who should know better, was like, yeah, he can swim. So we go down to the pool, bro. And he goes right out. There was like a deep end at this pool, 12 feet, and a diving board. This motherfucker runs right off the diving board like he's done it a million times and just stinks, bro. Like straight to the bottom. And like all of a sudden, everyone's like, yo, where'd he go? And then he like comes up and the lifeguard's blowing the whistle, jumping in the water. He couldn't swim for shit, bro. He just thought the whole time when he was bobbing around on his feet that he was good.
Yo,
Little
that's
different.
crazy.
Little different.
You know how much
Did
we both
any-
sacrifice in athleticism being a bodybuilder?
Bro,
It's honestly depressing, dude, because I
It's
used
so
to be a hell of an
depressing.
athlete, and it's fucking depressing.
Oh my God. At least I can still throw really well.
Not
I'd
me.
throw my shoulder out if I did, bro.
Yep. I can't even
No,
throw
I
the
can
ball
still,
for my
I can still
dog.
throw.
No, bro, it's terrible. Hey, did any of you growing up wear t-shirts when you went to the beach, or did you always go
No,
shirtless?
no.
Oh, dude, as soon as I got there, I was like shirt off, just full sprint into the water.
Yeah, good. I was just making sure none of you were like t-shirt boys.
That was all the fat kids, bro. The t-shirts at the water park and shit.
Yeah. I remember my cousin Way once. He's a little bit. He's not heavier now. He's well built now, but he was a little heavier growing up. And we got back from the beach one day. And we were just fucking with him. We wanted to like open the door and whip him with a towel. And so I opened the door, and it was like a group of 6 of us. And we opened the door, and I went to whip him with a towel. And when the door swung open, see, he had like titties. He covered his titties like a girl would. He covered up here and here and covered his titties like a girl. And this shit was the funniest thing to me in the world. Yeah.
Did you knock?
Oh, man. But respect to everybody out there. If you're a little heavy, don't wear a fucking t-shirt to the beach. Just
let it rock, bro. Let it all hang out.
Oh, yeah.
It makes it so much worse.
It does. It does.
Just embrace it, bro.
What do you guys wear on your feet when you go to the beach? Slides?
Crocs.
Yeah, slides and slides.
Sandals, yeah.
Yeah. Where I know there's some people like rock sneakers and shit. And that's crazy.
Shoebies?
Yes, shoebies. Shout out to Rocket.
Is that what they're
Power.
called? Is that the name for them?
Rocket Power. You're fucking too young for Rocket Power. God damn it.
Ask him I want to see what the movies he picks.
Oh, we know what he's gonna pick.
He was born in the 2000s, weren't you, Luke?
Yeah, but he'll definitely pick what we all picked.
97.
Oh, okay. Great year.
All right. The question was, if you could only choose 2 movies of the 90s movies, what 2 would it be? And the list is Mighty Ducks, Jumanji, Brink, Blank Check, Mrs. Doubtfire, Heavyweights, and 3 Ninjas.
I'm gonna keep it 100 right now. I only know 2 of those movies,
I know what they are too.
and it's Mighty Ducks and Jumanji. And Mighty Ducks is 100% the best movie on that
You
list.
don't know
100%.
Mrs. Doubtfire?
Nah,
He's not into trannies, bro. He's not into
Fuck
trannies.
yourself.
hell no. No, Mighty Ducks, bro. Mighty Ducks might be a top 5 to 10 movie ever, bro. Fucking love that movie.
It's up there for
Like sports
kids
movies.
sports movies for sure.
Yeah, I love that.
All right,
movie.
fuck it. We're here now. What are the best kids sports movies?
Kids
Sandlot
sports
is number
movies?
1.
Sandlot is
is number
definitely number
I'm in on
1.
that.
That's a good pull.
Absolutely.
That's a good
I
pull.
think Mighty Ducks is in that top 5.
100%.
Yeah, Mighty Ducks is up there.
We'll just say the Mighty Ducks franchise because we would take up 3.
Yeah,
of the
there
top
was.
5.
Yeah.
Kids sports movies.
Rookie of the Year was good.
Not my fave.
Fucking.
I ain't gonna
Angels
lie.
in the
I
Outfield.
watched this. I watched
Angels
this.
in the I
Angels in
fucking
the
love
I'll
Angels
take
in the
that.
outfield.
I would take
I
that.
love Angels in the outfield.
Mike's
I-
looking them up right now.
I
I
love,
can't even think of 5 kids sports movies.
Yeah, I can't think of that right now.
this.
I don't know
This
why.
isn't a kids movie, but I watched it all the time as a kid. Was The Program?
That's not a kids movie.
Bro.
No, but, but I watched it all the time as a kid. That movie was great.
Oh, Big Green and what's the fucking football one?
Little Giants.
Little
Little
Giants.
Little Giants was good.
Little Giants is so good.
Yeah.
What was the movie with Bow Wow, like Mike or whatever?
Like
Oh,
Mike.
that was
Like
where
Mike.
you got like Jordan's like shoes or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
I actually just watched that a couple weeks ago. That was a good movie.
Really?
I don't think that was.
Dude,
I used to like that movie.
I just looked up this list and they got Sandlot at 13. Get absolutely
That's
fucked.
crazy.
Who the hell? What's ranked ahead of?
What's
ranked
one?
ahead of Sandlot?
The Air Up There is number 1.
What?
I don't even remember
I don't even know
what
what that is. I don't know what that is either.
That movie's not bad, but it's not fucking even close to being as good as The Sandlot.
Yeah, you know, it was a funny ass movie that's not really kids or really kind of sports, but has to do with sports. It was Benchwarmers.
Bench warmers.
I watched that the other day. Yeah.
Yeah,
I love that movie.
Man, you know what
Yeah,
movies
some-
sucked? Air
What?
Bud. Did anybody
Oh,
ever
Yeah, I
was
was
about
about
to
to
say
say
Air Bud.
Air Bud, but I knew it wasn't.
Was that the
good, so
one
I
with the
I knew it
golden
wasn't gonna get
retriever
flamed.
in it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Fucking stupid.
because I was thinking about Air Bud, but if I said it, it's a shitty movie, so I knew I was gonna be like, "Oh, you fucking retard."
Oh man. Space Jam. I love Space
Jam was
Jam.
good.
That's a good movie.
It was good.
What about that Ernest P. Worrell movie where he has like those like jetpack sneakers and he's like flying across the fucking court and just dunking it on people? It's like Ernest plays basketball or something like that. That was a kid's movie.
Do y'all consider Karate Kid a sports movie?
I would.
Yeah.
It's the All
That's gotta
Valley
be-
tournament.
It's got to be up there.
Yeah.
I would
Karate
say that's
Kid's
a top 5.
I loved Karate Kid 3 with the bad boy of karate and Terry Silver, and I like that one. But the Karate Kid franchise is awesome.
I gotta say, I watched Big Green a lot growing up.
Me too.
That movie was really good. Huh.
There was a hockey movie. I can't remember what it was called. With like a chimpanzee that played hockey. I don't know if any of you guys know what I'm talking about.
Oh my God. I know what movie you're talking about.
I used to watch because that's what I keep thinking about. I can't remember the name of it. And it was I watched that mad when I was a kid.
Yo, is that
It
the one
was-
is that the one on the cover? The girl has like a backwards hat on, and she's like sitting.
I
with
don't
the,
remember, but there was
MVP, most valuable primate.
yes, bro. That's what it was. Bro, there was this one scene in the movie where like the monkey was like saying goodbye to like the human or whatever, and I would like cry every time, bro.
Some of those Animal Kid movies were really good.
Yeah, they got me.
Homeward Bound: The Incredible Journey. I love that one.
Oh, that's a great movie.
That's a gut wrenching movie, dude.
Absolutely.
gut-wrenching, bro. To this day, that shit would make me tear up.
Yep.
You know what movie sucked? And this is not a sports movie, but I hate this fucking movie. Free Willy. Free Willy was
Fuck you. Get
You
fucked.
hate that movie?
Seriously,
Really
get
dark.
fucked. Free Willy's a great movie.
No, it's
Why?
Oh,
Nah, it's not.
I didn't like that
Why?
movie Andre with the seal.
Wait, hold on. Why do you hate it then?
Shit was like weird, bro. It was
what are you talking about?
corny as
How's it
fuck.
weird?
I don't know, man.
That's mad funny.
Condell got so pissed. He's like,
Yeah.
He's like,
I
seriously,
watched that
fuck you,
movie
bro.
so many times. And it's like also got one of my favorite MJ songs in it. So yes, fuck you.
So it does have that is a great song. That's a great song.
Yeah, that.
But
Why,
man,
you can't not like that movie. Oh,
I
That's
don't know,
tough,
man.
dude. I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
I don't love Free Willy, but I don't hate it. It's kind of one. It's kind of like a
Yeah, I'm with you, Chris.
7 rating for me.
Yeah, I'm with you, Chris.
I feel like a lot of the movies I grew up watching that stuck in my head, and I was like, that was such a fucking great movie. Like I go back and try and watch them as an adult sometimes, and most of them do not hold up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, because it was like the time, bro. I don't know. It was like,
Yeah.
like I'm sure if we watched, like I'm sure if I watched Mighty Ducks, I would still be like, yo, this is so ass. But like, it's the nostalgia of it.
no
Yeah,
man.
I'll go watch Mighty Ducks 2 right now.
Mighty Ducks 2 is so good. What do they call Colton and the other kid? The like the Bash
Bash Brothers.
Brothers.
Bash Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That's what me and Mike are when we agree.
That's right. That's it.
Y'all didn't even respond to Brendan's AI Rodman prod today.
yeah, fuck off. Fuck you, Mike.
Happened?
Fuck you, Mike. Why don't you watch the video? Because you did watch it, motherfucker.
What are you talking about?
Wait,
You
yeah,
clicked
what-
on it. Click on it. Oh,
What do you
Luke, you didn't. Luke, you should have watched it, Luke.
What
It
are
was
you talking-
Dennis Rodman. It was Dennis Rodman laying into how soft LeBron James was and how he's a
Oh.
better player than Michael. How Michael
Oh.
Jordan's a better player than LeBron James.
I don't need to watch it. He's right.
I'll listen to it. Dennis Rodman's one of my favorite players of all time. I'll listen to him. But we all know Rodman's not all there.
Oh, fuck it.
Well,
Here
it was
we
AI,
go.
first of all. It was definitely not
Okay,
Rodman's
it's
team.
AI.
But I'm
Oh,
sure if you
okay.
heard Rodman talk about MJ versus LeBron, it would be much more colorful than the video was.
Yeah.
True.
That's for sure.
We're like way off base here, but dude, the craziest thing I saw today, sports related, was somebody saying that Rodman would not even be able to play in today's league. I'm like, dude,
That's wild.
Rodman would tear you guys
He was
apart.
a
Dude, he
menace.
was a beast.
If Draymond
Absolutely.
Green can carve
People
out
just-
the career he did,
Yeah.
Dennis Rodman can carve out a career in today's basketball.
100%.
People just
Legend.
without a jump shot.
No,
False.
Dennis didn't have a jump shot, but
No, Dude, he had multiple games with like 29 rebounds and 0 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
He's the best rebounder of all time.
His highlight reel is grabbing the ball and handing it to MJ.
Yeah.
He was a savage.
Yo,
Crazy.
speaking of, do you know his college jersey? If you get the Rodman one, he was on the Savages. So you can get a Rodman Savage jersey.
Oh, really?
I've wanted one for a
That's tough.
minute, but they're expensive as hell.
So while we were on the podcast, Chris Middleton got traded to the Wizards,
Oh shit.
and there's only
Well-
they're saying there's only 3 landing spots for LeBron.
Mm.
What would you think if he put on a Celtics uniform?
No, I don't want to see it.
I mean, as a Celtics fan, hell yeah, but like that's not gonna happen with Paul George and fucking Tatum on the squad.
You never know.
Wait, wasn't Chris Middleton on the Wizard? Where was he before?
No,
Bucks.
Bucks,
No, he
right?
was off the Bucks. He'd already got
I thought he
moved.
went back. I could be
Oh,
wrong.
potentially.
I don't know
I'm
that
tripping.
shit
I'm trying to
with
figure it
Rice
out.
Krispies with
But
I'll look it up.
he might have already been on the Wizards. He might have resigned.
Mike, I'm going to defer to you on this because I feel bad and I have not been following the World Cup like I should have been. And this is now turning into a sports show. So, how do you feel about the US's play of last game and who do you think will win the World Cup?
That was the absolute worst time to play like absolute shit. We looked fucking terrible. I don't get to watch soccer very much because like the good games are always in Europe and it's just not on our timetable. But I live for the World Cup whenever it's the year comes around. And man, I was really had high hopes for this team, and watching them just fucking give that game away was so heartbreaking. Granted, it's not our sport. I know we're all fucking American, and if we're gonna do something, we're all gonna try and beat your ass in it. But man, it was tough to watch. Not that I ever thought they could have won, but we certainly should have done better than we did. Some of those plays were absolutely fucking embarrassing. As for what's left, I think France has taken it.
It's gonna be here.
They're a super deep team. Granted, like anything can happen. That's one of the great things about this game, but I think they're just too good. But man, did any of you guys play, or am I really the only one?
I have not watched one single second of the World Cup. And
So
I
they introduced, like the rest of sports, they introduced the video review, right? And they're just fucking blowing it, dude. It's like, and I know that like a lot of the times in any sport, whether it's baseball, whether it's soccer, whether it's football, whenever you get a video review, you're probably going to get the right answer. But I don't think it's fucking helping the game at all. It's turning it into like this, to a technology dominated sport, which is not what it's supposed to be. Make the call on the field, let the guys go about the game. Instead, this is now we get these huge long breaks for a video review, and like they're going so far as like to issue fouls and cards when nothing was called on the field, only when they go to video review. The fucking ball has sensors in it, so now they know if like somebody just grazes the ball, so it's helping them make offsides calls and shit. It's like it's too far, and I don't even think the strike zone review in baseball is good either.
No,
It's
I was just
slowing
going
the
to say
game.
the same thing because you're seeing at least 15 to 20 challenges a fucking game now.
Yeah, it's too much, man.
If they're gonna do that in baseball, they should just get rid of umpires completely.
Exactly.
For sure.
They're not needed at that point, and now you're just like challenging these guys' opinions all game.
Yep.
You know, I never really got into soccer, but the one thing I always really appreciate of the sport is just how physically demanding it is, because you're just constantly running up and down. You know what
The
I mean?
field's huge.
I
too.
know. And, you know, when all of a sudden you have to have all these breaks and shit to review stuff, it really pulls away from, I think, like the
Flow of the game.
glory of the game, like the quality of the game.
Well, I even hate it in all sport, even in the NBA, man. It's like the team will be building momentum, and then all of a sudden someone gets touched in the head, and they got to spend 30 minutes reviewing a flagrant foul. It's like, like make a call, get on with the fucking game. Like that's part of sports. Like referees fuck up sometimes. You know what I mean? Like sometimes calls work in your favor, sometimes they don't. I understand the premise of a challenge, but like sometimes these officials and it just slows the game down to a point where everyone's fucking tired of it.
Yep.
Messes with the
No,
flow
I
and
agree.
everything.
Especially when there's like, you know, like multiple calls in a short period of time, like it just disrupts the flow of the game.
Yeah.
You know, it's just not fun to watch at that point. It's like, oh, another fucking like football, another flag on the field. Oh, let's review this. It's like, dude, just let people fucking hit helmet to helmet. Let them play. You know,
more CTE, baby.
I get it. Soccer gets a lot of shit from Americans because it looks soft, but like, man, the NBA is like no better these days. The flopping is out of control.
Right? It's my favorite sport, and I can't even watch it though.
Yep.
It's terrible. And I can, I've watched pretty much every game of the World Cup so far. This is no offense to anyone out there watching from any of these countries, but man, that's not the game I used to play. And watching the South American countries especially play this game is just fucking disappointing. I know I'm going off on a tangent here, but like they are just every single call is contested. They're diving all over the place. England scored a goal, and I forget which country it was.
You posted
Mexico.
something on your story. Yeah. I think you said Mexico. Yeah.
They were throwing drinks on the players from the stands, and it's like, man, there's no place in any sport for this shit. And I don't know why it gets to me so much, probably because I just love the game, but it's just fucking hard to watch sometimes. It really is.
It's just disgusting behavior in any sporting event.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Middleton was on the Dallas Mavericks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
You know what is great though? Have you guys seen all the reels of like Europeans discovering America and realizing we're not all fucking shit?
Dude, that has been the best. That has been the best thing I have seen in so long.
Yeah.
Wait, I haven't seen this. It's like a trend.
Like you've got like Scotland people coming over to like Boston. They're walking around the city trying the food and like they're just loving it. Or like people
playing
from
bagpipes,
Asia, eating Texas barbecue for the first time. Like they're they're all discovering ranch dressing and they're like trying to like take it home with them.
Yeah, we're gonna give everyone fucking heart failure, bro. That's sick.
The TSA had to release a statement that you can't bring ranch dressing home in your carry-on.
Fucking hilarious.
Wait, did you see what was it, Norway that got like a bunch of food sent over for them or something?
Yeah, a bunch of salmon, eggs,
Yeah.
Because they didn't want to eat our dog shit. So bad.
But yeah, the whole world was convinced we're a bunch of just like backwoods shitheads. And then they come here and they're like, wow, most people are just like pretty decent people and America's fucking huge and it's beautiful. And like we're all being played against each other.
Just goes to show you how much the media is skewing everyone's views with the bullshit that they're putting out there.
There's going to be a lot of Scottish babies here in the next 8 to 9 months in Boston. I'll tell you that much. Those guys are over here making a fucking zoo of the place.
Scottish accents are sick too. I love Scottish accents.
You've got to pipe her down.
Dude, I worked with 2 Scots in Texas because they came over to train us on what we were doing in oil and gas. I might have understood every like 5th word.
Yeah, but you probably had a great time, bro.
Oh, dude, they're fucking blast. It's so fun.
Yeah.
All right. Weirdly enough, this is the last question I'll ask for the night. And I asked this to my buddy at work today. What's your favorite accent and what's your least favorite accent?
My favorite is specifically Australian.
Australian women. Oh my! On women.
Brother.
Nah.
Okay. Scottish is probably my favorite. This doesn't make sense. It really does, but like it's not really an accent. It's when like Spanish people or like Latin people try to speak English and it's like really shitty English. I hate that shit. I don't know why it pisses me off. Like when I hear like a Spanish chick like trying to speak English and it's just like not proper English at all, it just sounds retarded. It like actually pisses me off. I'm like, figure it out. Like, figure it out, shut the fuck up. So that's not a real accent, but that just came to my head.
Oh shit. Oh.
Irish is straight. Irish is pretty good.
Irish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with my bloodline over here. I'm gonna say Italian's my favorite by far. It's just a pride thing.
I respect that, yeah.
And I think least favorite is probably the French.
Oh yeah, good call.
They just
Yeah.
their language, like it sounds like. And if anyone is French, please don't take any disrespect. Like, I have a Boston
Oh, I
accent. so
just
it's
thought
like,
of mine, bro. I just thought of mine for
all we
sure.
do
By
on
the
this
way,
fucking.
But dude, like the French sound like they're constantly throwing up when they talk.
They
That's
do.
what it sounds like to me.
Bro, I don't know how I didn't
We
say this
offend
before.
we offend every race on this podcast.
Bro, I don't know how I didn't say this one before. Indian accents.
I
I
knew
knew
it.
it was fucking coming.
I fucking
knew it was
knew
fucking coming.
coming.
I knew it was coming.
News coming. The
Listen,
smell,
I've talked
the
about
accent.
I've talked
He's
about
out.
them
He's
before.
out.
I've talked about them
All right.
before.
Good night, everybody. It was a good pod. See y'all next week.
We
But
probably
for real.
shouldn't have done the least
Yo.
favorite side of that question. We probably should have left
Yeah.
the favorite.
And we said a lot more of the least favorite than we said favorite too.
Oh, Luke is back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not doing nothing. They don't bring me much value. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, so Mike, what's your favorite? Oh, that you're just attacking them. Their accent sucks.
No, but
and
for
they
real,
have no
for real, for
value.
real. I got love for everybody, bro. I got love for everybody. I'm just if I had to pick, you know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
Mike, what's your favorite then?
Yep. Luke's or
What's your
mine?
favorite?
Yours.
New Zealand.
That's
fucking love it.
It's so close to
Bro,
Australia.
that's
How
like
can you-
a fucking Australian English Irish hybrid thing.
It is. It's crazy. I also really like South African.
You
I
just
think
gave
that's
us fucking
awesome.
shit.
South African is a cool accent, yeah.
Yeah,
South
that is.
African.
South African is they got some weird shit going on for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't really
And then-
figure out their accent. That's why it's kind of cool.
It's like it's like English. I think it's like English like origin, but it's got a different like dialect to it.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, when I
actually
was-
sounds really cool.
The Rhodesians.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, we were trying to sell my house, and we had a realtor who was South African, and she like had like a funny accent, and she was white. And so when my parents told me she was South African, I didn't believe her because I thought all Africans were black. So I was like, no, she's not South African because Africans are black. I was like 8 years old. And my parents had to convince me. But that's the only person I've really met that I knew that was like a South African that like
Yeah.
I was like so mesmerized by her accent, bro. I couldn't figure it out.
I love Russian accents too.
They're
They
Russian-
just scare me, bro. They
Russians
scare me.
they just sound intimidating and badass when they
Yes.
talk.
Bro, you could say something sweet to me in a Russian accent, and I'd like shit my pants.
for sure.
Yeah, that's a harsh accent. Their language is harsh too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's I think is funny is I think German is the opposite. Like the language is very harsh, but the accent is goofy as fuck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Scheiße Fengerflücken.
They either sound like
Oppenheimer.
Nazis. They either sound like Nazis or they're gay. Like there's no in between for me.
For sure.
We're not doing any better here.
No, we're not. We're not.
We're fucked.
All right.
This one might have to go behind a paywall.
All right,
Luke's
boys.
gonna get a drive-by fucking by Indians tonight.
Okay. All
Whatever.
right, boys.
Oh.
Before we fuck it up too much more, let's reconvene next week.
Yo, wait, what's the
Shit.
status? Are people coming to Tampa for the show or what? Is that not happening anymore? No.
That's the,
I mean,
that's
I'm
the
not
weekend
coming,
we have to
but-
travel home, unfortunately. And I was kind of hosting everybody if they came, so I kind of blew it up. So it's my
Oh, word.
My bank
Word.
accounts are hurting right now, anyways. If we're being quite
Feel
honest.
that.
So, yeah.
Feel that.
All right,
All right,
boys.
gang.
Enjoy the rest of your night.
All right, boys. See y'all.
Bye, guys.
Peace.
Pleasure as
Later.
always.